Yo, what's up everybody? This is Major coming at you with another kind of cool video. So, you see the title. I warned you. Yeah, it's happening. Me and other people was warning you, already warning you. So, look, let's get into this first. Let's do the thing. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like this video at the end, hit the like button. Appreciate you. Look, we're gonna get into it, and then I'll go over at the end. I'm gonna plug my stuff like I do. This is my channel, so I'm gonna plug my stuff. That's what I do. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 17 years old, so I plug me. That's how I do. Major plugs his brand. So when you see me doing my video, that's what I do. I don't sell coffee mugs. I don't sell t-shirts with Major on the front and all this merchandise stuff on my channel. Probably never will. Never say never, but that's not what I do. But I do have informational downloads like my survival checklist and the survival boot camp training that's on the website too. So I'll have the links below so you can check those out. Anybody who has a YouTube channel probably has it monetized if they got a bunch of viewers. I don't. You have to go through some process with Google and all that stuff and YouTube to do that. So that could take a while. But in between now and then, Major plugs it. I'm plugging my stuff. So you need this stuff anyway. You're buying, if you go buy Starbucks, you don't need Starbucks that day. If you go buy some foo-foo dessert at your local store or your local restaurant, you don't need that. But what you need is the right information so you can do what you need to do, right? And so when somebody's put in years and years of figuring out and finding out that information, I think someone should have to pay for that type of information. I would pay for it because I do it. When I don't have information, I buy it. If I can't find what I'm looking for, I'll just buy it. But anyway, this video was about something else. That was just a brief rambling overview of, yo, I'm getting sick of people getting on my jock about this. Yo, you shouldn't be selling this and you shouldn't be. You live in America probably. Everything, the whole world buys and sells something. Well, as of right now, that could soon halt. And I'm going to allude to some things regarding that in just a minute because that's the title of the video. I warned you and now it's happening. So let's break into it. Major's done with that ramble. Let's get on to some other type of rambling. All right, so I warned you. The gas price is just one level of what's about to happen. You know, I don't know why people don't get it. I don't comprehend. I don't even comprehend why people don't listen to the warnings. People go through videos and stuff, other people's videos, and then they just hear one thing and then they want to run with that and then they bypass all the other information. My videos are not for everybody. My videos are for people who are on a frequency to receive the information or the service that I have available, the things that I've learned that I could train people in. And then likewise, what I need to learn, I'm going to have to go pay somebody to train me in it, right? So that's how that works in this place called reality, the world. So the fuel prices, that's just the, look, I said in another video, this time they're going to make it hurt. People wasn't hearing me. It's like, what? It's going to hurt? What's he talking about? What? I got people in the comments. What's the urgency of all this? Nothing's happening. You're crazy, Major. You're alarming and panicking people. Major ain't got to alarm or panic a real person with nothing. All you have to do is wake up in the morning and go down the street, and your gas price went from $3.26 in a week or two. Now it's at $4. What is Major doing to make you panic? What am I doing? What additional, if anything, I'm trying to assist you not panicking, having a plan, knowing something to do to compensate. So when you do hand-to-hand self-defense tactics, okay, hand-to-hand combat, the whole point of doing it is so you can protect yourself. That's what planning is. So you practice your plan and it becomes a muscle memory of some, it might not be like Bruce Lee muscle memory. It might not be MMA fighter, UFC muscle memory, but I can survive. I can buy some options with this new skill set I got. So yeah, it's happening. They about to make it hurt. So your first hurt was this. Your first, before the, ain't no more red flags. Forget all the red flag theory. You in the red flag and it's going to be red flags and that's all you're going to see from now till whenever a white flag pop up and somebody say, Uncle, right now, it's no more, oh, this just happened. No, you might as well expect. It ain't even no domino effect no more. Like dominoes just falling like that. Oh, no. This is the first hill on the roller coaster, right? This the first big old hill on the roller coaster. That drop gonna be steep. It's already steeping out. It's gonna get steep. It's got momentum. So the best thing I could tell you to do, if you want to take my advice, is like I said in my last video. It wasn't a very good video about the survival boot camp, but you need to go somewhere. If you don't come to Major's thing, go to somebody's camp. If you live in a area in a city, go look online while you still got internet, because they trying to hit Russia, probably trying to do a cyber thing on Russia so to stop their flow of information. Look, I told y'all, I can't tell you no more, like make me want to take somebody by the neck and wake you up, shake you. Look, when countries wage war one against each other, the first thing they start doing, propaganda. They got to get the people behind it. Then, when they start the attack, they trying to cut your supply lines. You have different supply lines. It used to be just food, fuel, ammunition, so on and so forth. Critical supply lines. But now the critical supply line is internet, information, or the deletion of. You see what I'm saying? So it's more cost effective for them to just aim something over this way or over that way and bzz, lights out, internet out. Okay? So imagine if your whole livelihood, you're already on the beast system. Stop. Oh, it's coming. It's been here. You still sleep. Oh, the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast. Okay. When you got a piece of paper that says, "In God we trust" on it, should make you go, what God are they talking about? Which one? Which God are they talking about? You might need to research that. It's not what you think it is. So, anytime you got the way of commerce, let's see, let me rephrase that. Anytime you have the method of commerce being trading this piece of paper for that piece of real property, or this piece of paper, this IOU, for this piece of real property, you already in the beast system and been living in it, don't know it. What would be the best way to have people take the mark of the beast up here in the forehead? Your thoughts. Come on, y'all. Stop thinking so like a pastor at a church tell you something and then you just got this picture. That's the dangerous part about religion. You get a picture from the words. And I told y'all about the English language is a trick language. So the picture you get from the words goes into your subconscious. It stays in there like subconsciously. You can subconsciously decide and not decide things, and you didn't realize that's what you was deciding because it's embedded so far. It's been seared into the hearts and the mind. You got more than one. Look, the mind and the heart. The heart in the book, the Bible, just means the seat of intellect. The heart means that they were trying to describe the seat of intellect. What would your seat of intellect be? Your beating heart? No. Yet there's some brain activity there too. There are a lot of interconnected pathways, neurological pathways in the heart and in the gut that operate kind of like a brain. Like you got a memory in your stomach, you got a memory in your heart, okay? You got the mega computer one up here though. So if you brain dead, the rest of you is pretty much dead. Now, they can keep your heart beating and stuff, but you gone. Okay, you gone, you done. But look, if you think about the mark of the beast in your forehead and on your hand, and then nobody can buy or sell, you think it's some physical thing they gonna put in there. No, they've been programming that in there. So that dollar to say in God we trust, or which God you talking about, I don't know, just say God. Everybody assume it's the one you believe in, right? But it's other people in other countries that call God is a whole different name to them. I think in France, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but a friend of mine told me in France, you would say mon Dieu. Mon Dieu. That means the equivalent to what you're saying God about. But there was a whole bunch of gods in all the old texts, all the way back before the Bible was even a thought, before all of the characters in the Bible. And what I mean by characters, the names associated with the people who they're telling you their name was this or that. All of those people, before all of that, there was gods, goddesses, the God, this, that, and the other. Now, no one's stupid. Yeah, there's a creator. There is a most high creator. That's what I'm talking about. That one. You call it what you call it. I'm going to call it what I call it. Let's just keep it simple, shorty, and keep it moving. You call God what you want. I'm going to call God what I want. And we can all just move along like that. So, the whole point of my conversation was you already been on the beast system and don't know it. Just like I said in another video, the best slaves are the ones who don't know they're a slave. That means you doing it. You think you're doing for you and your family, but you're really slaving and producing for somebody else. That's how this system works. That's the beast system right there. You're never free. That's what the beast system is all about. Now, they just going to different levels right now with the implementation of other devices to make you more enslaved. That's all. It's not, why can't anybody just say that? That's all it is we late. If you thinking something's coming, it's already been here. The perfect strategy is to tell you it's coming. Keep telling you it's coming. You're living in the coming of the this. Yeah, everybody keep talking about Christ and that name Jesus, the one that I told you, the J didn't exist. They used to spell it I-E-O-U-S-U-S. I-E-S-U-S or I-E-O-S-U-S. There was no J. Get you a King James 1611 Bible with the Apocrypha in the middle and start reading that. Then go back and read your other international version, King James multi-version, the this version, the that version. Those, everything means copy. Version means copy. Revised version means a copy that has been changed or altered. I didn't make that up. That's what it say on the books. All right, so look. People keep talking about Christ is coming. Christ is, you are supposed to be the Christ that's coming to help people. Why y'all keep waiting on this help to show up? You supposed to be it. You keep talking about, oh, you need to, yeah, I'm hitting y'all hard with some other, this how major do it kind of stuff. I'm hitting you right in the face with some stuff because I'm getting tired of it. I'm sick and tired of all the stupid stuff. Do y'all stupid comments because can't stop the trolls, but you can't stop negative energy, so they just gonna come. They gonna see everything the way they want to see it. Got no other outlook on nothing. They just want to wait around till people make their videos and then jump on there and say something stupid. Do your thing if that's what you want to do with your life. But look, you supposed to be the Christ. Okay? I keep telling people that. People keep wanting to make comments about, you need to tell people about Jesus Christ. He was just, they're referring to, that's not even the original name. I mean, it don't take much study. I ain't even know, I'm not a deep diver with the word. I used to be back in the day, did that for like 20 years. Then I came out of that way. Don't mean that I don't know the way for me. I just came out of that way. Yeah. Sunday worship on Sunday. Amen. Amen Ra. That's Egyptian. That's comedic stuff. Y'all keep saying amen and amen. That's somebody's name. That's a God's name from Egypt. Amen Ra. It don't take much study to find out that the J only been around for about 500 years. It don't take much study to know what the first book was called, the 1611 King James. Now there were some other books before that, before they got to the 1611. 1611 is recent. That would be your modern day Bible. If you go before that, this wasn't even about Bible study. This wasn't even about, this is just me going off on another rant. I was talking about it's happening. Yep, it is happening. We're going to bounce back to that. Let me finish this real quick. Sunday, when you just look briefly at all of this stuff, you worshiping something, you don't really know what you're worshiping on Sunday. That was the day of one of the gods being Sunday, because they worship the actual S-U-N sun, not the S-O-N sun. So I'm gonna jump back into this because we done went, look, I done went to took y'all to church, and the choir about to come out, and we about to have communion. We about to do the whole nine in just a minute, but we're gonna, let me say that for another video. You see, I get a little passionate about certain things and just want people to wake up a little bit so they can then do they wake up on their own time. But I'm just the messenger to make you think and make you wake up. I know I'm about to get blasted in the comments with a whole bunch of, you don't know anything about the word of God and the blah, 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 blah. Did it for like 20 years. I know a little bit. I'm a little rusty, but I know I look young. Like I told y'all, I'm a little aged. You know, I'm at the age where you step out of the bed and you step the wrong way, you get a Charlie horse, didn't drink enough water. You don't do that when you're a young man. This is some older stuff. I don't have my little I can see good glasses because I don't need to look close right now, but normally I'll have my little specs on so I can see good up close. Yeah, I'm not, this ain't my first rodeo. But anyway, it's happening. It's happening, guys. Ladies and gents. The stuff everybody's talking about on YouTube, Great Reset, you know, economy collapse, all that. This is the progressive. It's progressing quickly. It's really quickly. So not 2 years from now, I don't know when. I mean, it's getting progressively worse as far as economically and socially. I don't know about spiritually. It looks like that button got turned on because, you know, typically when there's a disaster, something big happens in the world or somewhere, people normally run to church. The building's called church. The one with the little phallus on top, the little triangle thing on top with the cross, right? Those are symbols. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. We can get into symbolism and what it means, and I know a little bit about that. But anyway, people start running to the church because they're scared, and that's the last resort. You're supposed to be running to yourself to go understand some things so you can make connection with the Creator. You're not supposed to run anywhere but in here. It's happening. I warned you about the fuel. I warned you about the food. I warned you about what else? Ammunition. I warned you about, like, we talked about water, as in how to purify and filters and Berkey filters and all of that stuff. Same warning. You better get your game up if you want to be around for a little longer. Don't none of us have forever to be here, but you sure as hell don't want to be sitting there and somebody knock on the door and say, "Do you want to die today?" And you answer, "Oh yeah, let's go." No, you're not going to do that. You knock on the door. "You want to die today? Because I was coming to kill you." What? It's Duke's up, nigga. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We have in all of us, even in an ant, in a bug, in any kind of animal, what they gonna do to survive? They're gonna fight to survive. It's just instinctively built into us. Maybe it's been programmed. I don't know. But what would be the point of surviving, being programmed in you? What would be the point of some outside source programming you to be a survival? Maybe it's just to buy a bunch of survival food, make people rich. Maybe it's to buy guns and ammo, make people rich. I don't know. But everywhere I look in nature, if you back something up in a corner, the most meekest little animal will try to fight you back to survive. You're getting too close, you're dangerous to me, they're going to fight you back. Hell, even a mouse will try to do something. You know what I'm saying? He might try to bite you. He's trying to survive, right? So, you're not going to be any different. The reason why you want to survive is because you got a mission here that you got to fulfill. You're supposed to be being the Christ. But I told you guys before about all this other stuff. And I think a lot of people, it just goes over their head. Because the comments are all related to some central thing of, look like I got something that will save you. I only have stuff that will assist you. And like my videos say, these things just buy you time. When you do self-defense tactics, that buys you time. It's not an end-all be-all. When you get my survival checklist, and yes, pay to download, because well, you didn't tell me there was a price associated with it. What don't cost? What don't cost in this life? Come on, man. Everybody, every day you go outside, drive in your car, costs. You wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, costs. You got to turn the water on. You pay for the toothpaste. You pay for the toothbrush. Everything costs. When you wipe your, you know what? That costs you to wipe your ass. It costs you. So everything costs. Don't hit me in the comments, "Oh, why are you charging for a survival checklist kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. You should just be giving it away." Give it away for what? When you get given something, you don't appreciate nothing. I gotta pay, so why don't you have to pay? Makes no sense to me. We should all just love and live together freely. You can't live for free. They make sure that property tax, debt tax, inheritance tax, tax. You can't go sit down and just be nowhere without paying for it. I didn't make that rule. It was already here, born into it. So anyway, it's happening. The stuff that me and others, you got Pastor Dow, you got, who else? You got Prepper Dog. I'm going to mention the same ones because I watch kind of the same channels. I don't have a whole bunch of time to watch a whole bunch of people's channels. So I'll just name off a couple. What's his name? New York Prepper, dude. Like he watches all the airplanes in the air. You know, they got websites and apps and stuff where you can track all the air flights, what kind of planes they are, where they hit, until they get out of this airspace. It's people in America sitting around watching this stuff. Like, that's crazy. That's dope. It's a lady, I can't remember her name. She watches weather patterns and lightning strikes, and I'm gonna come up with her name and throw her out there too, because I like her channel. She says "you all" a lot. You all, young Caucasian lady. You all. Watch this, you all. Hey, I saw this over here, you all. She got a channel. She watches like lightning strikes and all kind of stuff going on that you wouldn't even know is going on unless you was watching it with some type of radar, sonar app or software, whatever she's using. New York Prepper, that chick. Canadian prepper. It's a bunch of people out here telling y'all this, that, and the other. But then you got all these people out here going, yo, that's not going to happen. If there's a nuclear war, we're all dead anyway. There again, somebody come up to my door and say, yo, you want to die today? Huh, Major, you want to die today? I'll be like, yo, man, you better get out in front of my door. What you say? I'm coming in to kill you. Okay, let's go. It's time to fight. It's time to roll. You're going to try to survive. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But I ain't going out without a fight. And what I mean is the right kind of fight. I don't mean you just go fight and killing stuff just to... I didn't say that. If you come to me in a defensive manner to defend myself and my family, you're going to have a fight on your hands. I'm not playing with you. You might win. You might win today. But you're going to know you fought somebody who was coming at you and trying to defend themselves. You're going to be scratched, scarred, bleeding, bloody, leaking stuff. All kind of stuff going to happen to you. I might lose, but I'm going to win going out of here. I told y'all the stuff was happening. I told you all this. I'm going to throw some more videos out about this, that, and the other. But I've been telling you guys this stuff on my videos. At the same time, I'm marketing my services too. You need all that. You need, look, find any instructor. The problem you're going to start having, excuse me, the problem you're going to start having, you're going to be able to, in a minute, not going to find anybody because everybody's going to be booked up. Have you tried, look, I live out in the country. So when I try to call the water well companies, I call some in South Carolina, over here, over there. Yo, we're not licensed there. We can't do it. Okay. Got to call the one in my town. He's licensed over here. If you're licensed in Georgia, I get you. If you're in the city running a business, you booked up. People booked up for 6 months. My businesses ain't booked out for 6 months. I do a lot of emergency service stuff. That's why. But if you start calling, trying to get somebody to come do some carpentry work, some plumbing, some electrical stuff, it's you hard pressed to get somebody. You ain't getting nobody just come right out and take care of it no more. That's a done deal. You can't even get somebody to come out that day and give you an estimate. They book you a week or two out. You calling the doctor, oh, we can get to you in let's see, this is March or February. We could get to you about September. What? Doc, I need to come in and get seen, blah blah blah. That's the closest appointment. That's the soonest appointment I have, unless somebody canceled. Say what? So everybody's booked up. I think that means a lot of businesses have closed. I warned you. It's already happening. A lot of businesses have closed. This video gonna be a little strung out because y'all need to hear it. So buckle up your seatbelts and just stay to get you some popcorn, do some shit, sit here and listen. Because my ramblings will benefit you if you take action on this stuff. So people are booked up. That means there's a whole bunch of people that had businesses like that aren't in business no more. The first round shot, the first bullet shot in the war, where it's turned into an actual physical war, it came from spiritual and it's turning into physical, it's manifesting itself, was when they sat you down a couple of years ago and said, stay at home. You got to stay at home. We're shutting down the world, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what? This is really bad. So everybody just did it. All right. That was the first little compression check, or hit you in the chest like, boom. Nah, that was a hit you in the gut like, what just happened? All right. So when that happened, sat you down. You thought it was cool. Started getting some checks. Yo, we're going to pay you to go sit down. Blah, blah, blah. Little did you know that taking them checks, taking them government handouts, taking that money, right? Little did you know that was closing up people's businesses. That was redistributing money to another location so that then you can change your habits and give it somewhere else. A whole bunch of businesses closed. I told y'all in another video that's what was going to happen. I think it was a Great Reset video. I said a bunch in there. Okay? I said a bunch. Go back and watch that. Don't zoom in on the farm share stuff. The whole first part of the video, that was the video. That stuff at the end was just a, yo, great concept. If we could do this, this would be great kind of thing. And then so many people responded. And I was like, oh my goodness, what did I do? I got to put something in order to kind of accommodate me telling these people about my concept. So as I'm trying to do that, more people, oh, I want in, I want in, I want in, I want in. Unfortunately, nobody was saying I want in with money because I hadn't even put that together yet. When I put that together, people started downloading the document. They see it costs $100,000, only 4 families. Then nobody's coming up with no money. Whatever, that's fine. That's what I needed based on what I calculated to pull that off for 4 families. So 4 families might be 4 times 5 or 6 people. That's 24 people. That's taking, you got to do a lot to take care of 24 or 30 people. So anyway, we got the video update on farm shares. Y'all know that's put to the side right now. I didn't give up. I didn't say that. It's on hold. I'm not moving forward with it with all these people right now. But anyway, back to the headline news. I warned you. It's happening. It's really happening. I've already been living in the it's happening part. If y'all just coming across my channel, some people might think, oh, I just did that one video. Well, that was the one video that I guess put me on the map with more people, a bigger audience. If you look at my video history, I got videos that go back 9, 10, 11 years ago. Look at the views. Look at the view of the video I did where I said I hit 1,000 subscribers, right? The next video was the Great Reset video. My subscribers went from 1,000 when I made that video the next day on the Great Reset. I just threw that. Look, I'm just still being me and doing what Major do. That video caused my subscribers to go up in 1 week. A week and a half, like 20,000. By the end of the month, it's only a month later, y'all. It's like 46,000 subscribers. I didn't do that. Technically, I guess I did. I made a video that got almost 1 million views, but I didn't know that was going to happen. But look, irregardless of how many subs I got and how many views, that video right there, look at the front of it. Stop looking at the back part. Look at the front. All the stuff I said, that's what's happening. Again. Don't go in there and pick out one piece and then, oh, this is what he's talking about and that's it. No, the whole front part of the video is about what's going down. What's about to happen, even worse, even more. I can't do my normal comedy stuff because everything is super serious. We're in the times of transition between this world and the next. You in the middle right now. Some people will say that's the tribulation period. If you in the book, you call it what you want to. It's the transition. Tribulation, transition. Same thing. It's hard to transition. If you got muscle memory over here, say you right-handed. Something happened to your right arm, get cut off. Now you got to transition to use the left. You know how hard that is to write and you never practice that? You know how hard it is to eat, brush your teeth, do everything with your left hand? That's difficult. That's a transition. So, in this transition, this is the critical part. Now, here you are right now. Here's the end. Here's the end of the race over here. The race is not given to who? Yeah, some of the old stuff coming back up in my... The race is not given to the swift. Though it's given to those who can finish, got endurance to the end. So just keep that in your mind. Like, this is not a who's the fastest race. It's an endurance race. So to have endurance, you would have to train to endure. You can't endure something you're not experiencing or making yourself do. That's why people go to the gym. That's why people go do these different races around the country, these endurance races where they got the 5K run and the because you're putting yourself into the thing. It comes from out of here intellectually into doing it physically. So you can hone the body and the mind can get honed together, because you got to defeat yourself in order to finish the race. This is what this is all about. You have to defeat yourself, especially your old self. That's why you got to go inner self and find inner self, man. You can't keep sourcing your energy from outer space. You got to go inner space to get it. You go to church, they telling you Jesus is within you. Well, I don't know about that, but God is within you. Let's just say that. God, the term you understand, God is within you. Okay. Whatever that is, it's in here. So you'd have to seek it out. You can't seek it out by having a outwardly, I'm trying to think of the words, y'all. You can't have an outside view of self if self is in here. Where your God self is in here. Where your Christ is in here. Not your heart beating, it's in self. Meaning you have to go sit down and find self. You got to put that time in because it's happening. You might not have time to right now because it's already happening. There's always time. If you breathing and moving, there's still time. But you got to start taking action like quickly. Like you can't just keep lollygagging around. Even if you on one level, well, I started doing it. Well, start your next level. Hit it harder. If you got that survival checklist and you done went through it and got it all and that helped you, I told you that's not an end all be all kind of thing. That's just get you started, get you lined out, get you working on these areas so you got some way to chart and check off. I got that. Okay, I'm good. Now you got all that checked off. Start working on ways to do the stuff. Because once you get your prep stuff up, and yes, I'm going to get back to the inside, the Christ in you part. I'm rambling again. But once you get that checklist done, now you got to start using it. So you got to go from, like I was talking about, you got to go from intellectual to now putting it in play. Physically doing it with your body. Now you can do it spiritually. Put that out there. I must keep using what I've been using. The energy, because that's all, everything. And people going to say, oh, that's new age. We in a new age. We've been in a new age. Don't give me all that old stuff about, oh, that's new age talk. Your whole English language is new age witchology. You got spells in it. You got all kind of stuff we're saying. You was taught spelling in school, how to spell. Why they have to use that word? And then you go to Harry Potter movie, what they doing? Casting spells. Speaking in Old English too, right? That's what you've been doing anyway. So don't give me all that. I don't want to hear all that. Oh, that's new age and that's blasphemy. Blasphemy to what? To who? It's the language we got slapped up on top of us. We don't know our original language. So if you do, you'd have to practice your half of your whole lifetime to even learn how to speak it. So yeah, you need to go learn Hebrew. Need to figure some other stuff out. And if more people knew a language, we could talk together, blah, blah, blah. But right now, the vehicle is English. So if you start spiritually using your energy the right way, it can help manifest stuff on the exterior. But in order to get to that place, to be able to do that, you'd have to go inner self. Inner self with me, I got to go deeper into myself and figure out why I'm just surface, why I'm so plastic, why I'm just like a damn credit card. I'm plastic, right? This planet, this world right now is so plastic. People can't even see the real because they just used to swiping that card. Swipe. You don't know what gold or silver feel like because you're swiping the card. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Used to be this. Used to be throwing up dollars. Pretty soon you're going to be throwing up debit cards. Making it rain, I guess, with debit cards. Then after that, what you going to throw up? Just throw your hands in the air with the chip in there or something. And I don't know. That's a little funny in there, but maybe it wasn't funny to some because they got a lot of debit cards. I don't know. But look, I don't care that this video is going long because this is just what's coming out. This is what you get today. Take the pieces, the parts that you can use. The rest you ain't got to do nothing with. But the overall scheme of things is it's happening. And I told you, I warned you. Me and a whole bunch of other people been warning you. People that don't even warn you on their YouTube channels with that. They don't have that kind of channel where they just talking survival or food or this or that or self-defense. They don't talk. They warning you. Just normal people that got other channels that talk about other stuff. They're like, yo, man, y'all better get it together. Because they got a voice. Look, we different kind of messengers. Everybody don't have the same version of talk that the other one have. But collectively, all together, we putting out the message. I know what kind of messenger I am. I know where I've been, what I do, and what I'm capable of. I'm putting that down the way I put it down. And so if you mad about that, don't care. If you don't like it, go get off the channel. Why I care? You remember, I'm the dude that had just got to 1,000 subscribers. So why I care? Why I really care? But anyway, look, I went on rambling enough. I think y'all get the point of my rambles today. I hope I jarred something loose. If you watch the whole video, who got time to watch a 40-minute video? I have. I'll watch some people's video for an hour if I'm interested, so whatever. But look, got the survival boot camp going on. You need to get roughed up. We need to get roughed up. We need to stay roughed up. You're going into rough times. And if your body is not conditioned for roughed up, you going to get, like I said in another video, rough the hell up. The roughing's going to be too much for you. You ain't going to be able to handle the roughing. The shaking is going to be too much. The jarring effect is going to... Do you know what happens? You sitting there, standing there, somebody push you from behind real hard, hit you in your back. It will jar your mind into a place where you can't respond. Okay? That's what's happening. The jarring, the shaking, whatever you want to call it, the earthquake. It's an earthquake happening. It's rumbling. You don't feel it though. You in la la land somewhere. You need to wake up. They gonna make it hurt more. It's hurting more. Trust that. In a couple of more months, you're gonna see the hurt get expedited. A couple of months from now, it's gonna be expedited into another location. So this message is only for those who can hear it, only for those who can receive it. Everybody else just get lost. Go, scram, skedaddle. This is for people. I don't care if 2 people hear this and go, whoa, I needed that today. That's who this is for. I don't need 46,000 subscribers to say, whoa, that was great, Major. I don't really care. I'm just the messenger dude. I know my role. So this is another message. I warned you. It's happening. Start doing stuff about it right now. That's all I got to say. Till the next video, this is Major signing out for another. I don't know if it was really cool, but I'm going to just say it anyway because that's my thing, for another kind of cool video. And have a great day while you taking care of this stuff. Peace.